Jake's fight. I go out. I'm walking out to go to fight WWE, and we get some news on Twitter. I didn't find this out until afterwards, but
He was about to show Pam right before you go on.
I was the first person to see it.
That's very Mike. That's very Mike.
I was the first person to see it, and I was like, dude, fuck, bro. This is wild. I can't believe this is happening. I immediately felt really bad for Jake. He's obviously been training his life away for this fight.
His fight got canceled.
Again.
Oh, my God.
Evidently because Hasim couldn't make weight.
I mean,
People are saying he's ducking, bro.
You know, at what point do you not want to try to make the weight because you're a little nervous? Like, at what point is it not worth it? I can't believe it. I can't believe the social media stars scaring off the real boxers. They're all backing out. The kid can't get a fight. And we feel so bad for him. Like, if you had any idea how grueling training camp was, the 4 hours of training per day, the sparring, constantly getting hit, having to eat right, making sure your diet's correct, sending your girlfriend back to LA because you don't want to get oxytocin boosts so you can stay in killer mode. Like, for weeks, months on end. Like,
fine, I'll box him. Send me the contract, Jake. I want the same amount of money.
And he has to pay everyone on his payroll. He has to pay for the jets that were supposed to take him to and from New York. And every single fighter on the undercard.
He lost millions.
Lost millions. Every single fighter on the undercard no longer has a fight. Who have also been working their ass off. Amanda Serrano. Like, oh, man, it's devastating is the word.
Do you know if he loses the MSG deposit?
I don't know
how that works.
I don't know.
Because they asked Dana White about it last night at the UFC after, and he said his everybody's deal is different. But I mean, you probably got to drop a few $100,000 just to lock in the shit. It's just a mess. Your mom had some choice words to say back to Hasim after this happened. So Jake had put out this kind of report on what had happened, why the fight had been canceled. Your mom quote tweeted it and had written just simply, "You're a pussy," at Hasim.
Great writing.
Went for the guy's throat, and was nervous.
Here's what happened. Mike took my mom's phone and tweeted from her phone. Like,
in Mike's defense, she had this paragraph of nonsense, and he goes, "Listen, let me wrap it up for you." He deleted everything, and he just goes, "You're a pussy." And then she looks at me, she goes, "Is that great?" I go, "Listen, I trust Mike on this."
She goes, "Should we send this to the team to like review first?" I go, "Pam, I already tweeted it. It's been tweeted for 5 minutes."
He has one on draft, actually.
She goes,
it's draft one for her. Tell him the draft one.
I don't remember it.
It's man. Okay, so he has one in the draft, and she says it's on site.
Oh, it's on site. Yeah, and she was like, "I like that. Tweet that one." So
she goes, "What site is it?" I was like, "Nope, just let him tweet."
So Hasim responded to it. And,
No, he did not.
Yes, and
what was it? Hasim responded to my sweet mother, calling him a puss.
And from what I understand, so did the
New York State
so did the
Boxing
mom,
Commission.
dude.
Hasim's mom?
I think I may have unintentionally started a major battle here. Oh wow, he's been very active the past however many hours.
We have a podcast with Jake, which is also why it's problematic. Selfishly, we have a podcast with him, and for a good 10 minutes of it, it's a great podcast. It's coming out either later this week or next week. But we were talking about his fight. We're gonna have to cut around all that, do the surgery, so you guys don't have to hear the bullshit.
He's saying, so Hasim is saying, tweeted, Jake and his team canceled the fight, not me. The fight isn't happening on their accord, not mine.
Yeah.
He said back to your mom. Your mom said, once again, surprisingly, I can't believe she would say this. "You're a pussy," at Hasim. And he said, somebody put some. I don't know if I really want to read this.
Say it, Mike.
Actually, can you read it?
All right. Somebody put something in this wrinkled bish mouth, my zipper stuck, and we go and see who the pussy when you run into my mama. Somebody put something in this wrinkled bish mouth, my zipper stuck, and we go and see. Oh, it's on site when I see this motherfucker.
That's a pretty aggressive thing to let go.
Is there a way that I could go back and not tweet that? Because this was not my intent, man. And Evan, you should have stopped me. She actually just sent a voice memo. She said, "Did you see Hasim's response to me?" And I said,
use the draft.
I said, yeah, maybe don't. I said, maybe don't respond. She did just send another voice memo. Should I play it?
Sure.
It's 34 seconds.
No.
Okay.